So I've figured out the most powerful part of a human. It's the will. Willpower. The willpower is the biggest power of a man. The ability to act at his own will. But yet still, it's the strongest vulnerability in man. The ability to be able to make decisions easily, which simply means you can easily switch from good to bad and bad to good. It's man's weakness. We all know the best things to do for ourselves. We practically know what we could do at the moment that will propel us closer to our destination, and yet still, for whatever reasons, we don't. We would rather go for the bad decisions. A man who really has willpower would know when to control that power and tell himself, in as much as you would want to do this other thing, this is what you ought to do it. That power to control your will, it's called discipline. Men who are disciplined are men whom would stand by something whether they feel like doing it or not, whether anybody comments it or not, for as long as it is something that should be done for the greater good. A disciplined man would do it. It is so very funny how we learn everything in life apart from the strongest powers that we can use to actually make great changes. The free information you're actually getting from your day life are information that will later tie you to either work for someone. For instance, when you get educated, you learn how to work in an industry, you learn how to work for someone. The environment conditions you to a job, or probably you now work to make money. We do not really have the education to build wealth, to build happiness, and to build a better life. And I don't know how the society has actually conditioned us, because there are lots of books out there that can actually help us achieve these things I just stated. But then I think the world has been conditioned in a way where the very powerful people has dropped lots of distractions so that the foolish people can keep on being foolish while the wise ones rule. There is this saying in Africa where you hear that the politicians, the leaders, want the people to be poor. So when they're poor and impoverished, they won't be able to talk or fight or stand, and will be able to constantly bend them at their will. Because somebody who is uneducated, who is poor, and who is hungry is easily manipulatable. Now that is for Africa and political power, but the world as a whole, the real movers and controllers of the world, one will hide certain informations that would make the average human being be extremely powerful. And one of those information is the information of discipline. Discipline is extremely underrated. Discipline is the only thing that can make you achieve any goal you would want, no matter how big it is. If I want to go on 6 packs right now, I want my weight reduced, and I can have the discipline and the decisive will to keep on working out consistently for a year, what would happen? Now you see that it is no longer a wish. Now you can actually see it in fruition, if only I can have the discipline to sustain that decision down to the end of the year. Now the answer is, why can't I? Simple. Because I have not built that discipline. The world is controlled in such a way where people's decision can easily be molded, changed, swayed. People are not purely decisive. And then when you see the world leaders, people who control the world, who control the economy, the people who are able to be decisive and stand on one particular decision. So today being the 12th of March, I told myself that this time around I would start consuming only the media that would add benefit to my life. I feel I have been conditioned wrongly. My brain, right from while I was little, have been made to believe certain things matter when they don't really matter. I've been meant to believe that, oh, my happiness is tied to the money I have in my account. Oh, my happiness is tied to my partner or spouse. And consistently, I'm living to make money so I feel happy, or living to please my spouse, my partners. Oh, if I don't have a family, or if people don't see me like as someone who is in a relationship, oh, they will insult me that I'm single, or they will insult me that I'm poor. Like, we are constantly being engineered to be so busy pleasing other people, or bringing or fitting into the notion of other people. So what do I want to do? I want to be able to play along of what the world wants, build up myself till I become a billionaire, raise myself to power, and then can I start making the real decisions. I feel as long as you have not really made a whole lot of money, the world would never listen to you, no matter how sensible you are. You're just one skip away to the next video. It is the moment they know you're very much powerful, and their sense of calculating power is not even your mental capacity. You can't actually grade people's mental capacity, because somebody's what's it called again, high wisdom might be someone else's confusion and trash, right? But the way the world actually grades anybody who to respect is three things: your money, your political power, and your ability to carry out certain actions. Right? Like, everybody's scared of Russia because they can carry out some kind of deadly action. Everybody's scared of the Hausas because they can carry out some deadly action. So your ability to stand firm when you say something, people won't joke with you, that you now have money and political position, that is when you now become a demigod inside of the world. And these are the three things we need. And then how do we get them? Very simple. Now today, for instance, I've been working so hard on raising up my company. All this I've been blaming myself. Not see, I remember that I actually left that company for someone. I'm not going to disclose much about it, but I left the company in the care of someone's hand, and the person also have managed, do the video, employ people to do video, do marketing as usual, like I was always doing, and do everything to boost up the business. But I did not hear from them. They did not do anything for the years I left Renaps in their care. That was what it was. The Renaps died in natural, almost died in natural death. So now I've been able to revamp most of the softwares, and I believe by tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be going over to the AdSense. Before this week runs down, I should be done with at least the AdSense section away. But it's so bad I'm not yet done with the prediction softwares. The documentations are not completely done. I will try and finish it up, and after then I can go. Okay, whether I finish it up or not, I'm just going to keep coding the prediction software. Once it's tomorrow, I'm leaving it and I'm going back to the AdSense. Then by next week, if I'm not yet done with if I can't finish up the prediction, I'll go back to the prediction. So I want to be doing it 1 week in, 1 week out. Before the month of March, I want to be able to make sure all the platforms I want online are specifically online. And I cannot really conclude all of them March, but let me have at least the majority of them being online this month of March. It's going to be taking a whole lot of work from me, but this is what I would intend to do. And I'm going to be giving you realistic strategies of what I intend to do right now to become a billionaire. And it's very beautiful. Each and every single day I learn one big major thing. It's you're the one in charge of your happiness, you're the one in charge of your life.